Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, East Bay Stamp Chick. This is Michelle, and today I have a project share for you from our Paper Stash Smash collaboration. I had selected a few 6x6 paper pads at the beginning of the month, and my goal is to smash them. And so I wanted to show you my latest project. The paper pad I started working with is by Reminisce. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. 24 pieces, double-sided, called But First Coffee. And I got it free, I'm pretty sure, from scrapbook.com. So let me show you what I have left, and I'll show you the project. I'm really happy with the way this came out, and it did use a good amount of paper, which was really great. I do have a hard time using up 6x6 paper, so this was really nice to use up a lot of it. So I have some nice size scraps here, and then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of 6x6 paper that hasn't been cut into. You can just see, and then 3 of these have cut aparts. So definitely can make something fun still with that. Now I did mix in some other paper, which I'll show you. This is the album that I made. So it is a coffee mug. Has some little bead dangles. Has rings, which are, you can easily open these up. So if you wanted to add in other things like lined paper or whatever, so you could journal, you could definitely do that. This has 10 coffee mugs, I guess you could say. And so you have front and back, so there's 20 places to put things. One of that is the cover, so actually there's about 19 places to put photographs or different things in here for keepsakes. Lots of little ribbons coming out, and you've got your little bead dangles. So really happy how this turned out. It is made with 110-pound white cardstock, so it is nice and thick, which is great. And then there is no closure, so you can get as chunky as you like. And then of course having these big rings allows you to, you know, really fill this up if you want to use lots of embellishments or foam squares and things that pop out. You have that ability. To create the album, I used this right here. This is the Mug A2 Fold It card die, which is from the Stamps of Life. So you get the outer portion, which is the white cardstock, and then this inner portion has a stitched edge, and that is what I used to cut the patterned paper. And then you also have a die that says cozy, and then like a marshmallow, so you could do like hot chocolate if you wanted. But I just did the coffee mug part. Okay, so that's the die I used. So let me show you what it looks like. And this is a 2 size, meaning that it will fit just one of these, not the whole thing, but just one of these will fit in an A2 size envelope, which is meant for cards that are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this is slightly smaller than that. So if we open this up, and let me just grab a piece of paper here. The coffee die that I used here is not completely glued down, so you could stick like a little photo underneath that. And the coffee die is from, let me show you. It originally it was called Sweet and Sassy Stamps. It's now called Creative Worship Stamps. And I just stuffed it in this envelope because I lost the envelope it came in. But this is the coffee die, and you get just this one-word die is how they sell it. It doesn't come with the thanks. I just stuck it in there to keep track of it better. Okay, so that's from Creative Worship Stamps. And then over here I have a pocket with a tag, and it says, I could give up coffee, but I'm no quitter. And then one of the cut aparts, and that is not completely glued down if you want to put something underneath that. And the tag is just patterned paper on one side. All the stamped sentiments, again, are from Creative Worship Stamps, and this one's called Coffee Talk. That's the one I used. So you can find this at creativeworship.com, or Sweet and Sassy Stamps. I don't know if they still have that website going. I think just thecreativeworship.com. And I know that's a faith-based company, but they have tons of stuff that does not have any faith base to it. It's just regular stuff. So lots of fun coffee items. So again, there's the coffee die there. This right here is 2 pockets. So we have a little cut apart. It says some heroes wear capes while others make your coffee. And then I have a Velcro style little fastener right here. It's this little envelope. And inside the envelope are some more cut aparts. So there's some little itty bitties here. And then 2 like bigger ones. You bring these up a little closer to the camera. So that's inside of the envelope. So super cute. Whoops. Get these all together. I can put them back in. Close that up. Now the envelope I made with a die that is no longer available, but I'm sure there's lots of brands out there that have this die. It's called Baby Envelope Die Set, and it's from Fun Stamper's Journey, which is no longer in business. But, you know, there are other brands, I'm sure, that have these tiny little envelope dies. So it's really cute. Here we go. There's my example. So you can see before you glue it down, that's how it looks. Okay, so really cute. So you can find that, I'm sure, in other places. It actually, I don't know if it says what size it makes. It's something like 1 1/4 by 1 inch, something like that is what that size is. Okay. And then another little cut apart here. And then over here we have a little bead charm on a paper clip. So you could definitely clip something underneath there or just put a photo. Another pocket that says, I wonder if coffee thinks about me too. And oh, all the tags I made from this Bo Bunny tag set. And this is super old. It is, 2015. So it's 10 years old. But it's like such a great, you know, nesting tag set. But everyone's got something like this. So that's what I've used to make all my tags. Here's another envelope with a Velcro style closure. And it comes with more little cut aparts. I think there's just one of those, yeah. So that's what's in that one. And you could take these out and decorate in your album with them. Oh, there's one more in here. I thought there was. Here we go. There's one more of those. You could decorate with these and then put like a little note in here if you wanted to write something on some note paper. And then there's a pocket behind. What is it? You can't make everyone happy, you are not coffee. That's what that says. Another coffee die. This right here is a paper clip with like a flag on it, basically. So this is attached to the paper clip along with the bead dangle. It says dinosaurs didn't have coffee. How did that work out? And another envelope. I think I have 4 envelopes in here. And I think all the inserts are pretty similar because there were only so many that were this size. So I think you've kind of seen them all. But very cute. And then the pocket behind. Now, this paper right here, and this paper, and this paper are all from another paper pad that I had cut into. It was a 12 by 12 paper pad. It was, I think, Reflections from Michaels. I didn't bring it over when I was filming, so I don't have it to show you right here. So I did borrow some paper from another pad just because, to make it a little bit less repetitive, because this one only had so many patterns in it. So I wanted to just add a little bit more to it, which is why I had so many pieces left over. A day without coffee is just like, just kidding, I have no idea. So there's that tag. And another little envelope, which I think has about all the same cut aparts. So I'm just going to leave that closed. All these cut aparts, you can definitely put something under, like a photo. I just loved the font on this coffee die, so I thought that worked really well. If you had me at coffee, is what that one says. And then there's the back. And there you go. So super cute. Love how it turned out. And this will be available in my Etsy shop, which I will link down below. And then I will be working on what am I going to do with the rest of this paper so I can smash this paper pad. This was a paper pad that I wasn't really that excited about, and I'm really happy with the way this turned out, so that was really cool. Because I really wasn't excited. So anyways, but thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like crafty inspiration, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next crafty video. Bye-bye.